3,509. Okay, let me explain. There are 715 red Bokoblins, 74 of which will inevitably scale with your hidden XP level to become blue, black, then silver Bokoblins, which leaves 614 red Bokoblins that will permanently stay the same tier. Surely there are fewer blue Bokoblins, right? 224 of these blue boys will scale up, with the remainder permanently staying blue. Black Bokoblins, 898 of them. 197 of them will scale, and the rest do not. There are 115 silver Bokoblins, with 3 that scale up. Hey, wait a second. I do not know why, but 3 silver Bokoblins in the game have a tag that tells them to scale up. So far, from my testing, this tag does literally nothing. So I'm just going to assume it was a mistake made during development. So I guess in total, there's technically 115 silver Bokoblins that spawn naturally. If you're wondering what I mean by naturally, I mean you can go to these Bokoblins literally as soon as you leave the Great Sky Island. And lastly, there are 98 naturally spawning Stalkoblins, which, of course, don't scale up. So, in total, there are 3,398 Bokoblins. Wait, what number did I say earlier? Oh, right. There are 20 red boss Bokoblins in the game, 9 of which will scale up. Blue boss Bokoblins, 49, 29 of which will scale up. There are 41 black boss Bokoblins, 22 of which will scale up. Lastly, I'd like you to guess how many naturally spawning silver boss Bokoblins there are. Go ahead, guess. Yeah. On this tiny random spot in the depths, in this random Bokoblin camp is the only naturally spawning silver boss Bokoblin in the game. The rest of them spawn from earlier tiers of boss Bokoblins. And what's this? He appears to be near a ledge. It sure would be a shame if someone were to... Okay, this is technically the end of the video, but I'm sure I've left you with more questions than answers. So let me answer your theoretical questions. Hidden XP level? Huh? The game has a hidden XP value for Link that will go up when killing enemies, killing main bosses, performing perfect parries, and performing perfect dodges. This is how the game decides what tier of enemy it should spawn in. What about armored Bokoblins? Armored Bokoblins are always in preset locations and will always stay armored. It's just their tier that will be upgraded at certain points. Which areas have the densest amount of non-scaling respawning Bokoblins for each type in case I want to farm them? Okay, people probably aren't going to ask that, but I'll answer anyways. In this little Bokoblin camp, you can find 6 guaranteed red Bokoblins. At the fort where Hyrule Field Skyview Tower is, there are a whopping 7 guaranteed blue Bokoblins. At this outpost in Gerudo Desert, there are 6 guaranteed black Bokoblins. And finally, the spot with the most amount of guaranteed silver Bokoblins, no matter what stage of the game you're in, is this spot, with 5 of them. Which, if you remember earlier, is the same spot with the only guaranteed silver boss Bokoblin. And if for some reason you need Stalkoblins, there are 8 of them throughout Skull Lake Cave. Anywho, that's all from me for today. Stop by next time where I rate every single pebble in Tears of the Kingdom.